Thank you for joining me here on this lovely Monday night shoot. I was calling Jesse there as we have been watching these storms explode in intensity over the last hour or so, and now we have a fully developed line of storms heading for the Clinton, Oklahoma area. This line is currently producing some quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, so if you are in this area, make sure that you're moving indoors immediately. There was a fear that this was going to end up being a massive tornado threat if we were to see any discrete cells before this line developed, but it's not looking like that's going to happen. Now, we do have a few discrete supercells off to the north. However, in this region, there's not quite as much instability or cape for these storms to work with to produce a strong tornado or two, so we're likely not going to have to worry too much about these, but some hail and wind are definitely going to be possible as these enter portions of southern Kansas here. Now, if you've been keeping up with my community tab, you will know that we've been watching this for a while now, and again, these storms rapidly intensified beyond anything I think I've seen so far this year. This was this line of storms 30 minutes ago, non-existent, and now we have a fully fledged severe weather threat here with, again, hail and wind being the main threats. However, some QLCS tornadoes are looking quite possible as we do already have some clear embedded areas of rotation in our line. So again, thank you all for joining me here this evening. Something important to note, this stream, we are going to be giving away 50% of profits, both ad revenue and donations to the Y'all Squad, a charity that helps clean up after severe weather events. Sam, with the $1 donation. Thank you very much, W. Sam. So it's a perfect example of what I was talking about. All those donations that you guys send through tonight, 50% of them are going to go to Ryan Hull's organization, the nonprofit Y'all Squad. Sorry, I got to catch my breath here. I just started and I was not quite ready to go live yet. Give me just a second here. Throw Sam up there on the dono board. Again, W. Sam. So anyways, again, we've got ourselves the beginning of a full-blown severe weather outbreak here tonight for sections of Oklahoma and Texas. Again, we've already got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for sections of west central Oklahoma here for Dewey, Custer, Roger, Mills, Beckham, and Washita counties. Washita, I'd imagine it's pronounced, but Storm Intermediate currently is on this line of storms just above my head, and you can see an unbelievable light show. I've just been watching their stream for the past 20 minutes or so, and they have been getting some unbelievable lightning captures with this, which usually is a sign of rapid intensification. Again, some of these cells that are further off to the north here that aren't quite attached to our line yet certainly could produce a brief, strong tornado if they do become discrete enough in this environment, which is certainly possible. Again, this is actually quite a primed environment here for a significant tornado threat if we were to see any discrete supercells, but luckily it's not looking like we're going to. However, the HRRR for a while was showing an unbelievable scenario where it had supercells with hook echoes. The last time I've seen the HRRR show supercells with hook echoes was March 31st, 2023, and I'm not kidding. The reason for this is because we have far more CAPE than we were expecting in this environment here. We've got over 2,000 joules per kilogram of surface-based CAPE. We have got significant lower-level shear, and the significant tornado parameter is quite literally off the charts. If we take a look at the NAM model here, it's been spewing out crazy values all day long, up to 12 even at times. Again, it had an 8 over here of where our line has developed. It had significant values all the way up into Kansas. It had a 8.5 down here into sections of northwestern Oklahoma, and it was expecting this to be a significant situation because of how tornadically primed this environment is. Again, the good news is that we do not have too much of a discrete environment for these storms to work with. They're a big old line of storms. However, that is still going to result in some problems. We're going to be talking about significant damaging winds of 70 to 80 miles an hour all night long across central Oklahoma and north central Texas. And again, embedded QLCS tornadoes are certainly going to be possible. We already have rotation north of Sayre. We've got rotation northwest of Elk City. We've already got several kinks of rotation embedded in our line of storms here in west central Oklahoma. Again, right above my head, you can see Storm Intermediate is currently on this storm. So make sure to keep a close eye on their feed because they're going to be on this thing all night long. They have been positioned here for a while now. And again, things popped off unbelievably quickly here. That just goes to show you how crazy this environment is. Again, these storms went from zero to severe in less than half an hour, which is something that you only see in the most significant severe weather threats. So again, Everybody, please do try and stay safe out here. If you do have any friends in Oklahoma, friends or family down in portions of Oklahoma or Texas, make sure to share this stream with them because, again, this is one of the more potent setups that we've had in this area of the United States in a while. So again, we're talking about the threat for significant damaging winds, significant large hail, and again, if we do see any discrete supercells develop up north ahead of our line here, we could be talking about a strong tornado threat briefly across sections of western and central Oklahoma. So again, right now, we've got stormwater media on this line, chasing it down. Again, an unbelievable lightning capture there, just over and over and over again, just above my head. Sam Ryan is probably not going live for tonight because this was such a a bigger bust setup. Again, it's looking like this is going to be mostly underwhelming in terms of the tornadic threat, which is a good thing, obviously. However, again, QLCS tornadoes are certainly going to be a possibility tonight across sections of south central Oklahoma and north central Texas. So we definitely can't rule out a few tornadoes. But the good news is the HRRR that was showing that mega doomsday killer storm of the century supercell, that did not end up playing out. These cells congealed into a big old line of storms much quicker, so discrete supercells just did not exist. Yes, that is certainly true, Random Texan Guy. One of the most threatening things about tonight is that we have a nocturnal tornado threat. People are going to be sleeping. People are not going to be aware that this is going on, and people are not going to be prepared. So again, it is very important that we get the word out about this, because people are going, oh, Tuesday, it's going to be a big old outbreak, and that it will. However, I honestly have more faith in tonight's event. I think that with the environment that we have here, even if these supercells don't end up being discrete, like they're looking like they're not going to, significant damaging winds up to tornadic force are definitely going to be a possibility across sections of southern Oklahoma and northern Texas, and I think that that could be near or just as devastating as things are looking tomorrow. So again, please take this all seriously. This is, again, a very potent severe weather setup that we have for tonight, but it does look like this is not going to be quite as bad as it could have been. So I'm going to go ahead and give my voice a rest here, because again, I was not prepared to go live quite this early. So give me just a second here. Okay. So, again, how's everybody doing today? Thank you all for joining me here this afternoon. Hey, we've got Gma with the $10 donation. Thank you very much. Again, keep in mind, guys, 50% of all donations tonight are going to be going to the Y'all Squad. They are a non-profit organization that helps clean up after significant tornadoes and stuff like that roll through. They helped out during the Rolling Fork tornado, the Elkhorn tornado, the Columbia, Tennessee tornado, and so many others. So thank you very much for that donation. Again, all donations tonight are greatly appreciated. Again, I am going to try to do my best here over the next few months as severe weather season starts to really get going to help out folks in need after tornadoes like this strike. Again, we're going to combine everything that we get from today, tomorrow, and Tuesday into one big batch, and we are going to haul that off over to the Y'all Squad there. We're going to haul 50% of all of our profits over to them. Again, let them handle this, because obviously they know what they're doing, and they're going to get out there and help if it's necessary. So, again, thank you all very much. It is greatly appreciated. Again, the whole goal with this channel here is not only to help folks through severe weather events, but help them clean up afterwards. So the fact that this is starting to become a reality and that that's something that we can actually contribute to is just unbelievable. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for that. Yeah, I'm going to be live here for quite a while tonight, Mr. Twister, honestly. Probably going to be live for as long as necessary. I do have to go to bed at some point, obviously, but I'm going to try to stay up here and watch this, because we are one of the only channels live tonight. We don't have that many people live covering this, especially in this little space here in the Teenage WX community. So, again, people need help out here tonight, and that's what we're going to try to provide. So, again, a severe thunderstorm watch is already in effect for sections of south central Kansas, but we are expecting a tornado watch to be issued soon for sections of central Oklahoma here. So if you are in this area, make sure that you are prepared to receive alerts. That's a big thing tonight. Make sure they have multiple ways to receive alerts. They've got to be ways that are going to wake you up. Unless you want to stay up until 2, 3, 4 a.m., you're going to have things that are going to wake you up if there is a tornado warning or if there is a severe thunderstorm warning. The tornado sirens are one way to do it, but they're not always the most reliable. So again, we are going to be live for a good chunk of the night covering things if necessary, which I imagine they will be. be. And we are also going to have things like NOAA weather radios out there, so make sure that those have good batteries in them. Make sure that they are all ready to go. Again, obviously, wireless emergency alerts are okay, but they don't go off for severe thunderstorm warnings unless they are destructive. So please, please, please stay safe out there tonight. What's up, Alina Cooper? How's it going? Nate Snyder's live. Max is about to go live. Yeah, Max has been saying all day that he's going to go live, and it looks like he's going to go live here soon, but I wanted to go live as soon as I saw this severe thunderstorm warning get issued, because, again, these storms went from nothing to severe in 30 minutes, and that is something that does not happen very often, but in the most dire severe weather situations. Mr. Twister with the $2 dono. W Mr. Twister in the chat. Thank you very much. That is amazing. Yes, the donations are going to a good cause tonight, chat. Again, thank you all so much for all those donations. Again, you guys are helping out folks that are going to be impacted by severe weather events like this tonight. So, again, huge thank you to Mr. Twister, Sam, and Gma for all the donations. Again, unbelievable. Thank you very much. You guys are the real ones. You guys are the ones that keep this channel going and let me know that this is going to be a career option for me in the future, as it has been something that I've been dreaming about for a while. So, again, in all seriousness, thank you very much. Again, huge thank you to everybody that tunes in consistently to these streams. Even if you can't donate, I completely understand. It helps out a lot. There's Levi. And how's it going, chat? No, it's not a fake Levi. It is a different Levi. Some may argue he's the realest Levi there is. Again, I've got my bottle of water here tonight. Good to stay hydrated. I can't even spit out a sentence, so. What's up, Mr. Storm? Again, just above my head there, we've got Storm Hunter Media's feed. They are on this line of storms right now. They're one of the only chasers out there. Freddie McKinney is out there, but he's doing a members-only stream right now. So, again, we've got Storm Hunter Media up for tonight. Again, they have given us permission to use their feed here. What do I think about a moderate tomorrow? I don't think it's going to happen, but if it were to happen, it wouldn't be for tornadoes. It's not going to be a 15% hatch tornado threat. Again, I don't think it's going to happen at all, but if it were to happen, it would be for a 45% hatched wind threat. I actually do think that a low-end derecho is going to be possible tomorrow across sections of Dixie Alley. Again, the SBC has a day 2 30% hatched wind risk in place for sections of Dixie, so definitely important to note that significant damaging winds are going to be a possibility all the way from Texas back through areas like South Carolina tomorrow. So, again, be weather aware, and remember, tornadoes are not the only dangerous things in situations like this. And there we go. We now have a tornado watch issued. So, we have a tornado watch that is just issued. This is breaking news here. We've got a brand new tornado watch, and that is going out for sections of Oklahoma and Texas. This literally came out within the last 30 seconds. It's not even up yet on the NOAA website. Okay. So this tornado watch here is, again, as we mentioned, it's not necessarily high-end, but it is a little bit more significant than most tornado watches that we end up seeing here in early March. This tornado watch specifies the threat for a few tornadoes being possible, scattered hail up to ping-pong ball size possible, and scattered gusts up to 70 miles an hour likely. Again, this goes from San Angelo, Texas, all the way back up to the Oklahoma-Kansas state line. This is going to be in effect until 5 a.m. tonight, guys, and it is very likely that we are going to see a downstream watch after this as well. So if you're not included in the watch yet in DFW or something, that is because DFW is not going to be getting this line until much later tonight and even into the early morning hours of tomorrow. So, again, do not let your guard down. But that tornado watch is officially issued. So there we go. Okay. So, again, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for sections of west central Oklahoma. Again, this line is producing an unbelievable amount of lightning. What's up, Bike? It is certainly going to be a late one. Storm Hunter Media right now. Ooh, that's loud. Storm Hunter Media in Butler, Oklahoma. Wait, can you guys hear their feed? Oklahoma and Texas. Okay, I don't think you can. Anyways, again, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for portions of west central Oklahoma here. Again, this includes the counties of Dewey, Custer, Roger, Mills, Beckham, and Washita. Again, this is for the threat of quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour damaging wind gusts, but this thing is exploding in intensity, and I think that we will likely see this continue throughout the night here. Again, this is looking to be the start of our big line that not only is going to last throughout the entirety of the nighttime hours tonight, but all the way into tomorrow, and yes, this is likely the beginning of the line that will impact Dixie Alley. The line that warranted a day 6 enhanced risk, the line that everybody's been talking about for a week, the line that everybody is freaking out about on social media. This is the beginning. Oh, you can hear it? Officially issued. So there we go. That is so weird. Any possible discrete sells tonight? Well, and that's been the question. And at this point, I'm going to tell you no, but that doesn't mean that it's impossible. And remember, you don't have to have discrete sells to end up seeing significant tornadoes. There have been several instances where we have seen significant tornadoes from MCS and derecho events like this. And I certainly think that is going to be a huge possibility tonight, as again, we are going to have a significant amount of CAPE in this environment over the next several hours here. If we take a look at the surface-based CAPE, we can see that we're ranging anywhere from 2,000 all the way up to 2,500 joules per kilogram across sections of Texas and Oklahoma from this event. And again, that is going to remain intact there all the way through sections of Dixie Alley tomorrow. Again, the main thing that is really fueling these storms, though, is wind shear. We have nearly 100 knots of shear for this event, which is something that you do not see almost ever. I will put it that way. Again, that is honestly the main reason that they issued the Day 7 slight and eventual Day 6 enhanced risk down in Dixie, which, by the way, if you guys aren't aware, that is much larger than it was earlier today. Again, this goes all the way from sections of Oklahoma back into the Florida Panhandle. Again, it's very oddly shaped. Again, it does kind of make sense, though, because our line is going to be traveling from sections of southeastern Oklahoma. And, oh my goodness, Gma with the $20 donation. Holy cow, thank you so much. Y'all is a really good organization. You should be a meteorologist. You're very good. Thank you so much. Again, that means a lot. Huge shout out to Gmon. Yes, the Y'all Squad is an amazing nonprofit organization, 401k that helps out. That was a horrible voice crack for this time. That helps out during significant severe weather outbreaks like this. They provide, meals and stuff like that for folks that lost their homes. They even go down there and donate their own money to stuff like this. So I'm very glad that we're able to fund that kind of stuff. So again, huge thank you to Gmail. I cannot say it enough. Everybody, spam those WGMAs in the chat. Honestly, that is crazy. Again, thank you so much. Again, I'm glad that everybody is supporting this cause. Again, if you can't donate, obviously that's totally understandable. Again, liking and subscribing helps just as much, just in a different way. It helps push this stream out to the folks that need this coverage so that they can be prepared for severe weather outbreaks like this. Let's see if we can hit 50 likes tonight, chat. We're already at 23. It's crazy. So again, huge shout out to Gmaw. Cannot thank you enough for that. That is crazy. Yeah, it's all good, Fox. Again, donations are obviously not required, but they are greatly appreciated, but obviously not everybody can donate, and I completely understand that. Again, 50% of all proceeds tonight, both from donations and ad revenue, are going to be going to the All Squad. So if there are, what am I saying? If you do end up getting an ad tonight, I know it can be annoying, but remember that ad is helping out quite a lot for those folks that do need help after situations like this. Again, we're going to be putting all the money that we make from today's stream, 50% of the money that we make from today's stream, 50% of the money that we make tomorrow, 50% on Wednesday, and then we're going to be piling that up into one big donation and donating that over to the Y'all Squad. So that we can help out during this severe weather situation. Because again, tonight looks like it could be somewhat prolific. Even if we're not going to see significant tornadoes, which we're likely not at this point, we are definitely going to see big time line of damaging winds sweep through sections of Oklahoma and Texas. Again, high CAPE values and extreme wind shear are leading to a potential, again, I don't want to say historic, but a potential devastating severe weather outbreak tonight. And again, tomorrow will not be any different. Tomorrow is going to be just as serious, except for potentially even a little more, because we're going to have discrete supercells popping out ahead of that line. And in that scenario, if this does end up happening, we're not only going to be talking about significant damaging winds, we're going to be talking about tornadoes. So again, please be weather aware over the next few days, turn on notifications, because there is going to be a good, third of the country that is impacted in some way by these storms. And in some ways, it's not even severe weather. We have blizzard warnings going out all the way from Colorado back through Missouri for this event, as on the backside of this low pressure system, we're going to be seeing an unbelievable winter storm impacting sections of the Midwest and the High Plains. That is, again, going to be associated with some significant damaging winds, so that could obviously end up creating low visibility for many of these areas. And again, significant snowfall accumulations all the way up to a foot even in sections of the UP of Michigan. But that is GFS guidance and NAM guidance. Some of the more reliable models have been saying, hey, maybe a good half foot of snow here for sections of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa. A few inches back in the plains, but significant damaging winds are going to make that feel like a lot more. And then the UP of Michigan gets in maybe, that 6 to 9 inch of snow range. So, again, significant winter storm, and then that's not even all. It's not just severe weather. It's not just a winter storm. We're also dealing with a historic fire danger, and those are the words that the SPC has used. Historic. Potentially historic wildfires are going to be possible tomorrow across sections of western and southern Texas. So if you are out here, avoid burning at all costs. Again, this has been the case for the past few days. I mean, we have an extremely critical risk today. We have an extremely critical risk tomorrow. Okay, we'll get back to that in just a second, but we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning for the northern extent of this line for the Waynoka area, as well as Elva. This is for the threat of quarter-sized hail and some 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So if you are in this area, make sure that you are moving indoors immediately. Again, storm intermediate is on that line right now. It has been producing an unbelievable amount of lightning over the past 45 minutes or so. So, again, if you are out here in this area, make sure that you're moving indoors. Don't be scared. Be prepared. Again, the northern extent of this line doesn't look quite as significant, but we could still definitely be talking about gusty to damaging winds even all the way up through Waynoka. So if you're in that area, again, play it safe, get inside if you're not already. I'd imagine everybody is inside, and if you're planning on going to bed, I would wait just a few minutes because, again, there's no doubt that we're going to see some embedded tornadoes in our line of storms tonight, and we don't know when that's going to be. It could be right now, or it could be 3 hours down the line, all right? This line of storms is going to have the potential to produce tornadoes, though, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, Random Texan Guy, we're going to be talking about this line hitting Oklahoma City around midnight in particular. Again, that is where the threat is actually expected to peak somewhat in terms of a damaging wind threat. Again, tornadoes not so much, but around 1, 2 a.m., that line of storms enters Oklahoma City metro, and again, we're talking about significant damaging winds, potentially all the way up to 80 miles an hour through the metro as that happens. A few hours later, we're going to be talking about this moving through Dallas-Fort Worth. Again, that's mainly going to be tomorrow morning. Again, some significant hail is also going to be possible with this line of storms, as there's a significant drop in dew points in the higher levels of the atmosphere. But yeah. It would, Mr. Twister, yes. Yeah. Yeah, memberships will do the same thing. You can be giving all, or not all, but half of the proceeds to, I don't know why I changed that already. I was thinking that you were saying you were going to buy a membership, and I got confused, but in reality, what I was trying to do was change the severe warnings, but that's already changed. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. We were talking about memberships. I was thinking, a membership's $5, so let's write down $5. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, back on topic here. Again, it does look like some embedded areas of rotation are already trying to pop out in our line here quite clearly. The most notable one being broad rotation near Elk City. And we'll see what happens, but again, this line is already going all the way from sections of southern Kansas back through the Texas Panhandle, and it is going to continue to get larger. Again, if you're just now tuning in, Tornado Watch has been issued until 5 a.m. for sections of Oklahoma and North Texas, and another downstream watch will likely be issued sometime tomorrow morning for sections of especially southeastern Oklahoma, if nothing else, but also sections of northern and central Texas. But again, significant damaging winds already occurring here with our line of storms as it moves towards the Clinton, Oklahoma region. Again, these are the western far outer suburbs of Oklahoma City. We're really not anywhere near Oklahoma City at this point, but we're getting somewhat close. This line is moving quite quickly. It's moving off to the east at about 40 miles an hour. And for anybody that is wondering, yes, we are going to be going live tomorrow. And unfortunately, it is likely going to be at a time where we might end up missing a couple of tornadoes because, again, I don't get off school until a certain time, which is very unfortunate, and I wish that I could change that, but I can't. But obviously, there will be lots of people live tomorrow helping out, covering the situation, and, just being amazing people. It's good. It's a good thing this is a large community. But we will be live tomorrow at some point. Again, hopefully we're able to be here from the beginning of the peak event, which looks to be around 4 p.m., by the way, for anybody that's wondering. This is 2 p.m. here. We are going to have discrete supercells out ahead of our line, though, as early as, say, even noon. So that's why we are worried about a potential for a significant tornado threat sometime in the afternoon time hours and evening. What's up, William? It's all good. And thank you for tuning in. Again, we're doing a little bit of a special tonight. 50% of all donations are going to get donated to the Y'all Squad, a 401k nonprofit organization that helps clean up after significant severe weather events like this. So again, I understand everybody if y'all can't donate, but it does help out, and it will also be helping out people that are in need in situations like this. But again, if you can't donate, I totally understand. Liking and subscribing helps just as much. William with the $10 dono. Amazing stuff. W. William in the chat. Spam it. Spam the W's for William. Thank you so much. He has been such a help, especially over the past, say, 3 months or so to this channel. He has been unbelievably supportive. And again, he just took a massive W there. Again, W. William in the chat. Thank you very much. $10 donation. Amazing stuff. So again, W. William in the chat. Spam it up, boys. Again, it does help out a lot, and it lets me know this is going to be a potential career option for me in the future, which is something I've dreamed about for a while, because I love helping out people in situations like this, and if I wasn't streaming, I would be doing this in my free time anyway, So, again, I'm very glad that I'm able to help people out by doing this, and again, it's all thanks to you guys. Blaine with the $1 dono. Thank you very much, W. Blaine. Spectacular stuff. Amazing. You can become a member by clicking the link down in the description. If somebody wants to put it in chat, that's fine, but I don't know if you can put links in chat unless you're a mod. Again, huge W to William, Blaine, Gma, Mr. Twister, and Sam. You guys are all the best. You guys are amazing. We do have a new special weather statement that has just been issued for sections of south central Kansas here for some of our stronger storms north of our line. Damaging winds up to 50 miles an hour and hail up to half-inch size are going to be possible with the strongest of these storms. And I'm going to say I'm a little worried about this little supercell that we have here moving up towards the Atna area. It's underwent a couple of cell mergers, and it looks like it could do a few more, and it looks like it's going to have that potential to become discrete afterwards. So we're going to have to watch out for that. But again, huge thank you to all the donos. Again, I never want to get to a point where I'm underappreciative of those donos, because you guys are the ones that are keeping this a possibility. Again, obviously, I make nowhere near enough off of ad revenue to do this full-time, so it really does help out a lot, all those donations do, so I very much appreciate you guys. Again, huge shout-out to Gma, William, Mr. Twister, Sam, and I don't remember, Blaine, that's right. William, I'll probably be going live at about 3:30 p.m., 4 p.m. tomorrow, probably around 3:30. Again, it's looking like the peak threat should be starting just around then, and then again, obviously, I can't really go live earlier than that because I'm going to be at school, unfortunately. But HRRR has indicated that we could have significant tornadoes as early as noon. So, watch out there in Louisiana. Alrighty. So again, this line is continuing to push off to the east here, continuing to grow as it does so. Again, I mean, it's crazy because 45 minutes ago, we didn't have a single rain shower. And now we have a full-blown, MCS, mesoscale convective system. Again, Stormwater Media on this line right now. You can see a live shot from them right above my head. Thank you to them for helping out, allowing me to use their feed. Again, they have got some incredible lightning captures out there right now, so make sure to stay tuned into their stream there, just above my head once again. Again, a huge thank you to them for allowing us to use their feed for this live stream. Amazing stuff. Alrighty. So again, if you're just now tuning in, we have been live for about half an hour now. We are covering severe weather across sections of Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas tonight. Right now, we're watching this line of storms develop. Again, this is expected to be somewhat significant here in terms of a damaging wind threat overnight for the Oklahoma City metro. We could be talking about damaging winds up to 80 miles an hour through sections of Oklahoma and North Texas. And significant tornadoes embedded in that line of storms is also going to be a possibility overnight. And then, obviously, we've got tomorrow to worry about, which is from this exact same line. So again, if you do know anybody out here in the Deep South, Dixie Alley, the Plains, whatever, make sure to send them this stream, because we're going to be talking about so many different areas over the next couple of days. Again, we're dealing with a severe weather outbreak right now in Oklahoma and Texas. We're dealing with a blizzard in portions of the Central Plains, and we've got an extreme wildfire danger up along the Texas-Mexico border. So, significant stuff. Awesome, William. Sounds good. Again, thank you for tuning in. Again, our supercell here approaching Medicine Lodge is not really showing us any signs of tornadic circulation. However, I would not be surprised to see that change. Again, it looks like it is trying to hook out, so we'll see what that does, but it's not discrete whatsoever at the moment. But again, that looks like it could change here. Gma, thank you for becoming a Slight Risk member. WGma in the chat. Holy cow. Again, thank you so much for the unbelievable support today of $35 donated total. Again, members, guys, get access to exclusive perks, including exclusive videos. We also do early access to certain videos for members. We also do updates for members. And at the end of each video, you guys will all get shout-outs as well. So again, huge thank you for becoming a member, Gmon. Again, 50% of proceeds tonight go to the Y'all Squad. Again, a storm chasing, or a storm disaster relief charity. We did just get a quarter-sized hail report from the Morewood, Oklahoma region. That came from about 13 minutes ago, though, so... Again, I mean, we've still got the same signature of a hail core here with this storm, so it's almost certain that we're still seeing some quarter-sized hail with this. So, again, stay safe out there, but again, damaging winds look to be the main thing at the moment. Again, special weather statement has been issued for sections of southwest Oklahoma now for the southern extent of this line for damaging winds of 50 to 55 miles an hour and nickel-sized hail. Again... We are probably going to see a new severe thunderstorm warning get issued here shortly. Wow. Okay, we now have a golf ball-sized hail tag for our northern storm here for Alva and Waynoka. We have... Where is that radar indicated, huh? Okay, well, if you're in this area, make sure you're moving indoors and away from windows immediately. I don't see where they're getting that golf ball-sized hail tag from personally, but if you're in this area, make sure you are seeking shelter away from windows. We now have a severe thunderstorm warning from Medicine Lodge, Kansas for the threat of ping-pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Again, if you're in this area, make sure you're moving indoors and away from windows immediately. Again, that's the cell that we're also worried about because it could start rotating broadly here soon. Again, Stormwater Media is getting some incredible shots right now. I cannot stress this enough. Go subscribe to them if you've not already. They've helped out this channel so much. But yeah. Again, things are really starting to kick off here, guys. How's it going, Sea Wolf Lover? How does Kentucky look for tomorrow? Kentucky should be fine. Again, we're going to be talking about mainly some gusty winds in Kentucky. But if we take a look at things here on the Storm Prediction Center scale, we can see that we could be talking about not a significant, but a decent threat for some isolated severe storms across sections of western Kentucky tomorrow. And then obviously as that line continues to push further off to the east, it will gradually weaken. So the further west you are in Kentucky, the greater your chances for some damaging winds. But again, nothing too significant either way. W. Sam for the $1 dono. Thank you very much. Throw those W. Sams in the chat. That makes Mr. Twister and Sam both $2 donos. So we'll kind of do that little slash there. You guys can share that number 3 spot together. Again, 50% of all proceeds tonight are going to the Y'all Squad. PA Storm Trackers, how's it going? Howdy, Davis. Sorry we are working for all this. Maybe out early Wednesday local. Keep up the amazing work. No problem. Again, I feel bad for you. I wish you could chase during an event like this because obviously this is not something that we see all the time this time of year. But incredible stuff, guys. Thank you for all your work. 87 likes. Holy cow. Make sure to like the stream if you've not already. Yeah, no problem, Nessa. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, PA Storm Trackers. Again, 50% of all proceeds tonight go to the Y'all Squad. So, again, we try to help out here whenever possible. Yeah, I don't know how we got to 87 likes, because now we're at 93. Am I getting botted? What is happening? Holy cow. Thank you guys for the support. I don't even know how that's possible, but we are now at 93. That's got to be a glitch. There's no way. I don't think we've ever had 100 likes in 30 minutes. Ever. Stream or video. That is insane if that is actual. Thank you guys so much. That is insane. You only see refresh your stream, Don. 95. Are you serious? 96. Yeah, the Y'all Squad, they're amazing people over there. Again, they help clean up after significant tornado outbreaks roll through, like the one that we're expecting tomorrow. So, again, make sure to go subscribe to Ryan Hall, founder of the Y'all Squad, if you've not already. But I'm sure 98% of you guys have, because he is obviously a huge inspiration to many in the community. We got another quarter size tail report there from the Roger Mills County area. Just a few moments ago. So again, there have been multiple reports of quarter-size tail with this line. Again, the golf ball size tag on the northern extent is confusing me, but it is there. So again, if you're in this area, make sure you're moving indoors and away from windows. Again, our Medicine Lodge supercell there. That is developing quite quickly. Again, we're honestly going to keep our focus on this, because if we're going to see a tornado here over the next several minutes, it's going to be with this storm. Yeah, this is trying to hook out. Again, it looks like we've got a pretty clean supercell here approaching Medicine Lodge, Kansas. If you're in this area, make sure you're moving indoors and away from windows. We are living vicariously through Y'all Squad. I'm honestly going to take a picture of that and send that to the boys, because this is actually somewhat concerning. Again, this is a pretty healthy-looking supercell. Again, if you're in this area, be prepared to seek shelter if necessary. Again, there's no signs of rotation based off of velocities at the moment that are too significant, but I think this is going to be something we have to watch here pretty closely. The ping pong ball size tail hail tag has been added to our Clinton severe thunderstorm warning, by the way, the big one. I should send in our chat. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, that's what built this cell in the first place, Sam. Again, this underwent several mergers here. And they were constructive mergers, not destructive mergers. And again, that's why we're dealing with this now. Again, very healthy looking supercell here. If nothing else, we're going to see wind and hail with this, but a tornado cannot be ruled out if rotation does start to ramp up there. Again, pretty nasty look to it at the moment. Alrighty. Wow. Thank you, PA Storm Trackers, for the $10 donation. Thanks for supporting the Y'all Squad. I don't know if my volume is up too loud. I'm sorry. That screen was probably really loud. Thank you all for supporting the Y'all Squad. You are a special young man. Thank you very much. It was an honor to meet you guys at the National Storm Chaser Summit 2025. Again, thank you for always being there for these streams. Again, great stuff. Again, thank you for allowing me to use your feed as well. And again, huge thanks for that $10 dono. I don't know if there's enough room for this. We're going to have to... This is... Yeah. Okay, the names are very small, but they are there. So again, huge thank you to the PA Storm Trackers. Amazing stuff. Again, go subscribe to them if you've not already. They have been a big help to my channel over the past several months. Again, huge thank you to everybody else that's donated tonight. Again, especially William, Gma, Mr. Twister, Sam, Blaine, PA Storm Trackers. Again, all you guys are epic. They certainly did, Fort Smith. Might just pin that Mr. Twister. It looks a little bit better than mine. So again, a pretty healthy supercell here approaching Medicine Lodge, Kansas. Instability is not quite as high up here as it is a bit further down to the south. I was telling Jesse this earlier. If this line didn't exist and this supercell was 100 miles to the south, it would be producing a strong tornado. Hey, watching from Nashville, Tennessee. What's up, Cryptic? Michael with the $10 donation. You guys are insane tonight. Thank you so much, Michael. Throw those W Michaels in the chat. So again, huge thank you to Michael. I cannot fit this. This is not going to work. You can't see any of it. Again, huge W Michael in the chat. Again, thank you so much. Again, thank you for supporting an amazing cause. And again, it also lets me know that this is going to be a career option for me in the future. So I really do appreciate that, Michael. Again, huge W Michael in the chat. Yeah, Stormwater Media, as a first-hand look at this nasty line of storms, they are going through that wind, through that hail, through that rain, lightning. Yeah, very unfortunate, Cryptic. Very nasty stuff. Alferia actually posted an amazing documentary on that outbreak today. I'd recommend checking that out if you haven't already. So again, huge thank you to Michael, PA Storm Trackers, William, Gma especially, Mr. Twister, Sam, you guys are all the best. You all know it. Yeah, we are closing in on 100 likes. We are at 99 likes. If you've not already, make sure to like the stream. It is not too often we get 100 likes. Thank you guys very much. Greatly appreciated. Alright. Again, I think if whatever is going on here, if this gets out of the way, we could be dealing with a tornado here. Or at least a heavily rotating supercell. But... yeah, I couldn't believe it either, that it's been 5 years. And I can't imagine experiencing something like that firsthand, where you are under not even a 2% risk for the Cookeville area, and then you get the strongest tornado that Cookeville has ever seen. 100 likes, thank you, Sandman. We're at 105 now somehow. Holy crap. Again, thank you guys so much. Again, obviously, you don't have to donate again. It is greatly appreciated, though, but if you can't donate, I completely understand. Liking and subscribing helps out just as much. Helps push this coverage into the algorithm so the people that need this can get it. Again, we do severe weather coverage and forecasting every day on this channel. We do documentaries on historical tornadoes as well. Most recently, the Gerald, Texas tornado, more well-known as the Dead Man Walking tornado, and... within the next few weeks, we're going to have another documentary soon. Again, members know what it is. Post to the members-only community post. You all know who you are. But, let's just say it is over one of the bigger March outbreaks in recent history. Just signed on from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Thanks for staying up and watching for us. No problem, Candace. Again, Kentucky, we're mainly just going to be watching for some wind, some rain, some lightning, and that's going to be all tomorrow. But stay safe out there, and again, make sure that you are subscribed so you do get notified whenever we go live to cover that tomorrow, because we will be here. Yeah, it all depends on if these other storms get out of the way, Sam. Again, I'm not gonna reveal what it is, but I love all these guesses that I'm seeing over the past few days. So, again, keep them flowing, by all means. Again, I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything, but I do love some good old speculation. Some conspiracy theories, if you will. It's not really a conspiracy theory, but a theory. It is a school night, William, and that is something that we have planned out here. Probably going to stay on here and see if this Supercell tries to do something. The voice cracks are horrible tonight. I'm sorry, guys. But I would like to stay on ideally as long as possible. Newsphere Thunderstorm Warning has been issued, replacing our old one for Butler, Elk City, and Clinton. Candace with the $5 donation. W. Candace in the chat. Thank you very much. Amazing stuff, Candace. Again, 50% of all proceeds tonight are going to the Y'all Squad, a 401k nonprofit organization that helped clean up after severe weather outbreaks. So, huge thank you to Candace for supporting that cause. Again, get those W Candaces in the chat. First super chat. Amazing stuff. So again, a huge thank you. Yeah, oh boy, the March 18th, 1925 Tri-State Tornado. It was documented in, we had 8K video quality of it. It was, all documented on radar. I was actually on that one, believe it or not. What's up, the McCormick family? It has been 2 years since March 31st. It's crazy to me as well, because I remember it like it was yesterday. I really do. And again, I did a really bad documentary on that like a few years ago. It was not, like, I don't even recommend watching it, but I'm going to do a better one at some point. Ideally, I'd like to get that out this spring or summer. And obviously, we have our every F5/EF5 ever series, but I also do want to document other outbreaks. I don't know why I keep zooming in and out. It's a bad habit. I'm sorry if that gets annoying or if it gives anybody a headache. I certainly do, Blake. The day that sparked my weather passion. No, Mr. Twister, not my March 31st one. I'm honestly going to delete that video. It is so bad. Arguably the worst video I've uploaded in the past 3 years. I was going to say of all time, but then I remembered. People know what I'm talking about, or at least some people do. We do now have a severe thunderstorm warning for the southern extent for this line here for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds approaching Magnum. So again, if you're in Magnum, make sure you're moving indoors. Again, the hail does look to be somewhat significant with our line here. Again, not too surprising because we do have a significant drop in dew points the higher you get up in the atmosphere. So again, large hail is definitely going to be a huge threat for tonight. And we cannot rule out some hail up to lime size, I'd say. And damaging winds are obviously going to be the main thing, up to 80 miles an hour. And again, since those cells were not discrete for long enough before congealing into one line, I think we should be good for avoiding a significant tornado threat. But again, I don't want to jinx anything, and certainly it is possible that we could see a QLCS significant tornado. But as of right now, it's looking like that's probably not going to be the case. But again, we're not going to know what's going to happen until it actually starts going down. Oh gosh. What can of worms did I just open? So again, thank you for 111 likes. When is the last time I had 111 likes in a stream? Cool as grits. It certainly is. In your most recent video, the mic was very subdued, not very clear, kind of muffled sound. Was that my members only video? Are you talking about the members only video, William? Because it was, and that was a issue that happened whenever the video went through processing on YouTube. I don't know why it did that, because it's never done that before, but my dad had it happen the other day for his channel. And then, literally, one day later, it happened to me. So. Yeah, I'll make sure that doesn't actually happen for the full video. You want me to put the glasses on? The problem with the glasses is obviously, many of you know this, but it glares. But I do get a headache whenever I stare at this stuff for long enough without my glasses on. Like those, for the Chicago-Derecho stream, where we were live for 4.5 hours, I was dead after that. We'll do the glasses for this stream. No, we're not. I just saw how bad that glare is whenever I look straight up. Gee, this is Dad's channel. But it's funny because I wear my glasses all day, every day. But you guys, I mean, for you guys, it probably looks like I don't even wear them at all. I mean, a lot of you guys probably didn't even know that I had glasses. I mean, I don't wear them during videos or streams. The glare is horrendous whenever I look up. I just got called a geek. That's crazy. I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah, I am officially one of like the 6 people online that knows what Mr. Twister looks like. I gotta say, your voice does not match your face. Like, that is not what I was expecting you to look like. You actually kind of look like one of my friends. You have friends in Anadarko? Isn't that south? I should know this. Yeah, Anadarko. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason we're all here. We're all weather weenies. Let's be real. Alright, we gotta take the glasses off. I'm sorry. I will say, I am nearsighted. It's like, this is not bad. It's not that it's hard for me to, like, read stuff off a radar here, but it does give me a headache sometimes. I'm starting to feel it right now, but usually if I just hydrate, it's not quite as bad. Yeah, my voice cracks are worse. I probably have the worst voice cracks in the world. I guarantee you within the next 5 minutes I'm going to have another one. That's how bad it is. I would bet $100 on that. I just had one, bro. Oh my gosh, I actually can't go 2 sentences without it. What's up, Sean? Yeah, Stormer Media has had an unbelievable stream for the past hour. They have been on this line the entire time. Again, this originally was producing way more lightning, which I knew was going to be a sign that this line was just going to explode. And that it did. By the way, our Medicine Lodge supercell is nothing to worry about anymore in terms of a tornadic threat. Really, wind and hail don't look too big with it anymore either. Yeah, go subscribe to Stormer Media if you've not already for whatever reason. They are amazing people. They've helped us out with this channel so much. They let us use their feed every stream. They've donated, I don't even know how much. I mean, even just tuning in, even just having them tune in is an honor. Because, again, they're huge inspirations to me. But estimated time for the Oklahoma City, Edmonton area. Yeah, it would be 1, 2 a.m. Again, it's mainly going to be an overnight threat, which, again, means that if you're in this area, you've got to have multiple ways to receive alerts, because this is going to be one of those situations where we could have damaging winds of 80 to even 90 miles an hour sweeping through OKC. So please make sure that you are prepared for that. Have multiple ways to receive alerts. Again, no weather radios, phone, tornado sirens, whatever it is. We recommend that you have 2 of them, so if one of them fails, you have a backup. But again, obviously, you don't want to stay up till 2 a.m. if you've got like work or school in the morning. I understand that, but please make sure that you are going to be able to wake up if it's necessary, because this line does look to be quite intense, especially over OKC southward. But yeah, around 2 a.m. for OKC. No problem, Torwarn Terry. You work overnight? Gotcha. Watching for family. I'm glad I can help out, man. Got another quarter-size hail report from the Childress, Texas region. Why does that say it's... Oh, I'm stupid. That was from yesterday. We were literally live for that. To be fair, it lines up perfectly with our line here, so I didn't know. Awesome, Fort Smith. Yeah, unfortunately, I do have to go to school tomorrow. It's very sad. Alright, see you, Candace. Thank you for tuning in. Again, thank you for the $5 donation. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, it's okay. I get the David all the time. They still haven't emailed about a snow day. I better get one, please, man. Well, sometimes they don't do that, even until, like, the next morning around here, I know, so I wouldn't be too worried. You're under a blizzard warning. If they don't cancel, that is crazy. Awesome, William. Okay, this is a live look from Stormer Media. I mean, we're not going to bring it up while they're just talking in the car, but okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate because it auto-corrects to David. I've seen Davis as a last name quite a bit, but I don't know anybody personally with the first name Davis. I know people with the first name Davis, but I don't know them personally. You know? We actually do have a bit of rotation developing with our Medicine Lodge storm. It's very weak, but as we've seen, that can change real fast. Alright, it looks like it's mainly just chugging along there. Again, that's crossing Highway 281 at the moment. Again, we haven't been calling out locations a lot tonight, but west central Oklahoma, Texas Panhandle, south central Kansas, really the only area that we're watching. Just all up and down our line, man. Again, it's moving off to the east at a decent speed. It's not super quick. It's moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Your baby cousin is named Davis? It's crazy. By the way, guys, if you're wondering why none of the boys are alive for this, Levi has homework. Jesse is live, I believe. And Mr. Storm has a 102-degree fever, so we need to make sure that we're praying for him. You know, I'm going to tune into Jesse.
Some rotation trying to form up on the southern extent of this line here. Very, very broadly.
Should we call Jesse, guys?
What is up, dude? How are you?
Let's call Jesse. Good. Calling Jesse, chat. Oh,
You've already been live for an hour. Let's go.
He didn't pick up. It's crazy. I think he hung up on me. Oh, what was that? Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Thank you, Cryptic. It's going good, Jesse. Again, we're not seeing any embedded rotation in any part of our line. I mean, that was the big concern for tonight. If we were going to see a tornado, that's how it was going to happen. So, honestly, I think if this trend continues, we don't even have to stay live much longer. Again, just remember, this line is going to intensify, and it is going to sweep through sections of Oklahoma and North Texas. We know this. We know this for a fact. We're going to end up seeing significant damage and winds most likely and some large hail, but tornadoes don't look to be too big of a threat for the rest of the night. However, tomorrow, we definitely could be talking about some significant tornadoes with those discrete supercells at ahead of our line. I don't know why I made that circle so small. But especially across sections of Mississippi and Texas here. I don't know why my sensitivity on my mouse is so low. But, again, stay weather aware. We will be live tomorrow. We're not quite ending yet, but we're going to be pretty soon here if nothing else happens, I think. Getting told to look at Magnum, Oklahoma by Twister. Yeah, I think I saw this. Yeah. Again, there certainly is some rotation in certain spots, but there's nothing that's really impressing me. This right here, Burns Flat, is somewhat interesting. But I do, Carrot. I certainly do. I will say that Day 6 Enhanced Thrust trigger is one that did not need to be pulled. I was on team, upgrade it to Enhanced by Day 3 or 4. And no reason did we need a Day 6. Every other time that we've seen a Day 6 enhanced risk, which, by the way, there's only half a dozen other times, every single one of them has been a prolific and historic tornado outbreak. And at this point, I don't believe that that's what this event is shaping up to be. I really don't. I think it'll be big. I don't think it's going to be insane. And that could change. And again, nonetheless, we're still going to be talking about significant damaging winds and some strong tornadoes. But can Jesse not call? Did he like say something on his stream? Yeah, turn off D&D, dude. I had do not disturb on all day, bro. Yeah, this is what I've been talking about all stream, by the way. I'm going to bring this up here. I posted this on X earlier. This is what the HRRR was saying is going to happen by 9 p.m. And this isn't, a 6-hour-old run. This was the latest run at 9 p.m. This probably came in like 20 minutes before 9 p.m. This is what it was saying was going to happen. This is what we got. Those showers congealed into a line so quickly that they did not become anywhere near that. But this is exactly what I was talking about. This was what the HRRR was showing at 9 p.m. This is what happened. I mean, this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen underperforming from the HRRR. Yeah, Max saying it's not underperforming. Discrete cells were never expected. I'm saying the HRRR was wrong. Dude, just now discovering models aren't 100% perfect. I never said that. I'm just saying this is crazy, guys. I mean, this is a crazy skew from what actually happened. I didn't even look at these replies. Ain't that kind of close? No. You immediately got dunked on by the storms? I don't think I did. Because we did not see this. We did not see discrete supercells with... Mind you, with hook echoes on HRRR. That does not happen very often. Oh, bet, Jesse. Sorry. I'll call you in just a sec. I know, you can have any opinion in the entire world. You could be factually correct about everything. Not saying I am, I'm definitely not. But you could be factually correct about every single thing. And on Twitter, at least 10% of people are still going to disagree with you. Every time. You can't please everybody, but you've just got to accept that fact, There are going to be certain people that never, ever respect or even want to hear what you have to say. But at that point, that's fine. They don't have to. But you shouldn't, make a big deal over it. You shouldn't get sad about it. Because there are many more people out there that I can guarantee you are going to agree with you. And again, I'm not saying that I'm 100% pro Omega forecaster. I've never been wrong. That is not the case. Those of you that have been watching me for a while know that I am wrong all the time. But it's just insane. I mean, I can say one thing and people will not only skew up what I said, but also just beat the crap out of it with no facts or logic behind what they're saying. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. And we now have a tornado warning. Okay, this is breaking. We now have a tornado warning in effect for sections of west central Oklahoma. If you're in this area, seek shelter now. This is a radar-indicated tornado warning for Thomas, as well as Arapahoe, Oakwood. I saw this rotation. I genuinely thought it was heavily contaminated, and now we have 2 tornado warnings. Okay, so we now have 2 tornado warnings. We have one for Burns Flat, and we have one for Thomas. If you're in either of these tornado warnings, seek shelter immediately on the lowest floor of a sturdy building, away from windows, and get into an interior room. If you're in this area, seek shelter now. Again, don't wait. Just go. Again, I was not expecting that. That came out of nowhere. Again, we've got storm intermedia on that right now. I mean, they are in this. So, again, these are both entirely radar indicated. Again, the northern one I understand. The southern one not so much. But I guess it's just precautionary. So, again, if you're in this area, seek shelter now. Those got issued at the exact same time by the exact same office. Alright, let's update the stream title here. Alrighty. My phone's about to die. Okay, I will get back to this here in just a second, guys. So again, that embedded rotation that we've been talking about being a possibility is now a reality. Again, 2 tornado warnings have been issued across sections of west central Oklahoma. This is for Thomas, Arapahoe, Clinton, portions of I-40. Again, if you're in this area, seek shelter now. Again, these storms are going to continue to push east-northeastward towards Watonga and Weatherford, Oklahoma. And Max is now live. Again, we are so far away from all the radars here that this is almost impossible to look at. Again, storm intermedia on that storm right now. You have a live look at what's going on the surface at that tornado warning right above my head. Again, one of these does include Custer City, which is obviously not an area that we want to see this in after what happened last year. If you guys aren't aware, a devastating wedge tornado that prompted a tornado emergency touchdown near Custer City. And we've got rotation going right over Custer City, guys. For one scan, we had a decent view of this. This is what that rotation... I don't know why my mouse sensitivity is like this, but I've got to fix it. Hold on. That's what a rotation looks like. It may even be a little stronger at this point if it's taking advantage of all that nice juicy cape that we have out in this environment. So let me charge my mouse. And let's unplug it again. Just get it to reconnect. Okay. I think we're fixed. So again, oh, we're not. Well, that's fine. That's what a rotation looks like there. Again, that moved northwest of Arapahoe and is now moving through Custer City, Oklahoma, as we speak. Again, if you're in this area, you need to seek shelter. Thomas, you need to go. You've got about 10 minutes. Faye, you need to go. You've got about 15 minutes. Eagle City, down the line. Get ready. Again, significant rotation over Foley and Custer City. We may have an ongoing tornado. It's just hard to tell because we have no radar coverage out here. And this is the same problem that we had with the Custer City tornado last year. Also, our Medicine Lodge, Kansas supercell is continuing to broadly rotate over Pixley. Again, I don't know why my mouse is not working. But we've got to watch that, guys, because that could certainly produce a tornado over the next several minutes if it does intensify enough. It's likely just going to be a line, carrot. Not really looking at any discrete supercells tonight, it looks like. Yeah, if you're in a mobile home, get out. Move to the closest substantial shelter. Mobile homes are not at all safe to be in during a situation like this. Again, there's your rotation. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right there over Custer City, Oklahoma. And again, it's moving towards Thomas. Eventually, Oakwood, Cody, Faye. All you guys need to get to your safe spot now. Again, if you know anybody in Oklahoma, send them this stream. Because this is only the beginning of the tornado warnings tonight, I'm sure. Again, Storm Media is on this right now. Look at all that lightning. Holy cow, dude. That is crazy. Again, this is possibly a sign of rapid intensification as well with this portion of the storm. Okay. We did get a report of a 59-mile-an-hour gust from a mesonet that recorded a significant gust northwest of Bessie, Oklahoma. Obviously not associated with a tornado or anything like that, but it is worth noting that this line is still producing significant damaging winds, if nothing else. So again, seek shelter immediately. Again, this is really upsetting to see because you know there are 90% of folks out here are asleep. Alright, thank you for tuning in, Mr. Twister. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, Max is now live. But we're going to stay here for as long as possible because I don't like the look of this. Again, at a certain point, I will have to go, guys, unfortunately. Which is so annoying that as soon as everything pops off, I have to end, but... Again, I would not be surprised, now that they're warning things, if some of these other rotations further down to the south got warned. I don't know why my mouse is drawing so slow, but... Magnum, East Duke, Granite, Hobart, Blair, Altus, get ready. I'm not saying you're going to have to seek shelter immediately or anything like that, but it is a possibility that you need to be ready for down the line. Another 59-mile-an-hour gust was recorded near Eagle City, Oklahoma. Again, non-tornadic, but associated with our line. You're staying up? All right. Holy crap, dude. Look at that. Again, this is incredibly photogenic. Let's see what they're saying right now, actually. Wow. No signs of a low ring or a funnel or anything like that. And they are right on top of this rotation here, basically. I'm going to keep this up on my stream because I know you guys can see it already, but I can't. So, I'm going to keep this up here. Again, our more significant tornado warning looks to be the northern one, now just east of Custer City, Oklahoma. And our Medicine Lodge storm looks to be weakening in terms of rotation once again. It was briefly somewhat intense, though. Again, I'm sorry if the extra stream makes it look kind of messy, but I can't see it on my end. Not in real time anyways, so... Oh, wow. Well, there's Scud, if nothing else. Yeah. It almost looked like we had a funnel over here. I may have just imagined that, though. Yikes. Yeah, this is nasty, guys. Freddie McKinney says there's a lowering near Clinton. Again, if you're in this area, please seek shelter. Alright. Wow. Guys, this is so upsetting because, again, we're going to have to end so soon here. I want to see if I can redirect to Jesse's stream. I don't know if he has that turned on or not. Dude, he doesn't. Dang it. Okay. So, let's look at our Northern Tour warning one last time here. Again, it's hard to see anything, but you can see the rotation is in there just west of Thomas at the moment. Again, I would not be surprised to see some of these southern kinks in the line get warned. But, unfortunately, at this time, we are going to have to end stream. We have a gust front developing, by the way. But I do, unfortunately, have to end stream here. Again, I wish I could stay live because this is very significant. But go to Jesse's stream. Again, somebody put the link to Jesse's stream in chat. Yeah, somebody throw that in chat. Because I don't have time to, tell him to turn the redirect on and stuff like that. Everybody go to Jesse's stream. Spam Jesse right again. He is going to be live for this event here over the next little while. So go subscribe if you've not already. But yeah, that's going to be about it. So if somebody wants to put Jesse's link in chat, that would be greatly appreciated. And then we'll kind of wrap things up here. Alrighty, thank you, Mr. Twister. So again, everybody go click that link in chat, go over to Jesse's stream. I cannot thank you guys enough for the support today. Again, thank you to William. We had GM, we had Twister, we had Sam, we had Blaine, we had... I don't even know how many people donate today, so I cannot thank you guys enough for that. We had PA Storm Trackers. We had 111 likes. Alright, see you, William. So that is insane, and I can't thank you guys enough once again. But unfortunately, at this time, we do have to end off this stream. So again, thank you all for tuning in. We will be live tomorrow afternoon for the threat in Dixie, so make sure to tune in for that. And that's all I've got for right now, so I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.